Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Wednesday morning news. 2 Americans have returned to the U.S. from Mexico and are being treated at a hospital after an armed kidnapping left 2 of their friends dead. Victims Saeed Woodard and Zindell Brown were found dead at the scene, while Latavia Washington McGee had no injuries. The other surviving traveler, Eric Williams, was wounded. One person, only identified as a 24-year-old named Jose N., has been detained in connection with the 2 deaths. The FBI released a statement saying, "We will work with international partners and other law enforcement agencies to hold those responsible for this horrific and violent attack accountable for their crimes." In other news, the Food and Drug Administration on Tuesday posted news of a second recall of eye drops in less than 2 months. Millions of Americans use eye drops for conditions such as dry eye, glaucoma, and itchiness caused by allergies or air pollution, and we're seeing a whole lot of pollen in the air now. Now, the latest recall of purely soothing 15% MSM drops is because of concerns that the product may not be sterile. Lastly, it's March 8th, which is International Women's Day. I want to send a huge shout out to all of the women on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, Brad, Beyonce, Aloysius, Euro Bryson, our new EP, Melody McKinley, to show solidarity and celebrate this wonderful occasion. People are being asked to embrace themselves as a public show of their pledge to embrace equity, which is this year's International Women's Day theme. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. Embrace yourself. If you don't want to hug yourself with women, hug yourself with women. Gary's in here doing it.
Half hug yourself.
Yeah, how come you say nothing to him?
Half of yourself. Happy International Women's Day. Honey. You celebrated too, right, Gary?
That's right, honey.
You're always celebrating women. We love that. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Well, Baltimore Ravens, they placed a non-exclusive franchise tag on Lamar Jackson. Free to test the free agent market. That's what the non-exclusive franchise tag means. He's free to test that free agent market to get out there to accept offers from other potential teams. But the Baltimore Ravens will have the right to match any offer that's received his way. Now, here's the deal. Is he going to get what he deserves? Is he going to get what he thinks he's worth? So he's going to let the market determine that. By going out there on free agency, all these offers that he gets, whatever the top offer is, that's going to be pretty much what they think he's worth. He can accept that, or Baltimore Ravens going to be able to match it and say, all right, come on, we'll match that and maybe give you a little bit more. That's pretty much it.
And the biggest sticking point is the guaranteed money.
Absolutely. The guaranteed money.
And Baltimore ain't doing the guaranteed money.
Absolutely. Former NBA player J.J. Redick and Kendrick Perkins got heated on ESPN's First Take when they were discussing the NBA MVP race. J.J. Redick, who's a white dude, was bothered by Kendrick Perkins, who's black, implied that white NBA reporters have a bias toward white players when it comes to voting for the MVP.
Stephen, I mean no offense to you, and I mean no offense to First Take, because I think this show is extremely valuable. It is an honor to be on this desk every day. It really is. But what we've just witnessed is the problem with this show, where we create narratives that do not exist in reality. The implication, what you are implying, that the white voters that vote on NBA are racist, that they favor white people. You just said that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That is exactly what you implied, Kendrick Perkins. That is exactly what you implied. Secondly, hold on.
I did not call. I stated the facts. And you're not about to sit up.
We all know what you implied the other day. We all know what you implied just now. Hold on.
I stated it's the facts. It's the facts. It's the facts.
Okay.
All right, so let me say this.
What's the fact? What?
Okay, so the last 2 MVPs have been won by Nikola Jokic.
I said, what's the fact? I didn't say what the Brad. You heard what I said, now.
You know what he was
trying to say. No, you know, she's trying to get me caught up in a meeting after the morning show. Right. Don't do that. That ain't what I said. I said, what's the fact?
Who got the dump button? What a dump button?
That ain't what I said. You know what I said. Man, go on, whatever your name is. Okay?
It's Rock T, man. Just so you didn't know that.
Yeah, what happened?
So pretty much, man, Nikola Jokic, we on the last 2 MVPs. He's a white guy, okay? Right. The last time a white dude won an MVP was Dirk. He did it back in 2011, I believe.
Right.
Or 2007. And then Steve Nash did it in 2005 and 2006.
Right.
Those have been the only ones since Larry Bird way back in the day.
Right.
So Kendrick Perkins is saying pretty much that every time there's a great white hope type player, Jeff, you was talking about this earlier, then the white voters want to try to vote and lean more towards that particular player.
Instead of basing it on the numbers.
Okay.
That makes sense.
On the course of history, the majority of the MVPs have been run by black men.
Right.
Black players, period.
Okay, I get it. Now I get the argument.
And
that
now,
makes sense.
Right. So now you got Luka Doncic over the Dallas Mavericks. Don't be surprised if he run a string of MVPs over the next few years, as he should probably get because he's one of the best players in the league.
Right.
There it is.
Okay, there it is. I appreciate that, Rock. Thank you for breaking that down.
Yes, sir.